takes, three-step drop, lobbing it far side. Fitzgerald wide open, but he had to dive for it. He still caught it, though, at midfield for a gain of 27 and a first down. Takes, three-step drop, looking right, firing back of the end zone. Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald, his first TD of the season.
Warner takes, looking for the fade, throwing it left side. Fitzgerald leaps, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals, their first touchdown of 2008.
He stabbed it with his steely knives. Nothing fancy.
Carries at 20 yards or more. Second and 9. Short drop. Fitzgerald up the sideline. He's got it. Still on his feet. What a move! Larry Fitzgerald. Caught from behind by Will Allen. It's all about body position when covering Larry Fitzgerald. He said he thinks he's better than Larry Fitzgerald. He got out of position, and he let Larry Fitzgerald do what he said he couldn't do.
All going to come into the equation at some point, but it's a very simple formula, and it will work if they do execute.
Fitzgerald still on his feet. Such a tough, physical receiver, and he thinks he should have had.
Warner firing downfield, looking for Fitzgerald. There's one, Tony. Larry Fitzgerald takes him to the end zone. 62 yards for the Cardinals. First big play of the afternoon.
For the defense, they've played so well all afternoon. Larry Fitzgerald just a little wiggle to the outside, and he turns Reed Dowdy around. So, you know, you kind of get lulled to sleep. Here he comes up. He's going to break to the corner. Nope, he's going back to the middle of the field, and I am in big trouble.
Looks like Larry Fitzgerald knew if he was patient that play would come, and it came, and there he is celebrating right there.
It was a very nice
under
grab.
center. Takes the snap, three-step drop, pumps, lobs, right corner end zone, touchdown! Larry Fitzgerald, his third of the season.
Talk about stealing. That was stealing.
Warner takes, rolls to his right, hit as he throws into the end zone, and it is caught by Fitzgerald for a touchdown. How did Warner get that pass away?
And how did Larry Fitzgerald catch that ball?
Warner takes, short set, looks right, lobs. Fitzgerald got it! Touchdown! Larry Fitzgerald on Pac-Man Jones!
NFL's most valuable player. Took the Rams to back-to-back Super Bowls. They won it in '99 with that thrilling victory over Tennessee. There's a catch by Fitzgerald. A first down inside the 40, down to the 34-yard line.
And Warner will throw it from the end zone, and Larry Fitzgerald there to make the catch.
Second and goal. Warner again. This time Fitzgerald has the touchdown. So Larry Fitzgerald with his 7th touchdown.
And it has thrown the Cardinals off their game.
And Bolden has had 2 drops, including one in the end zone. Fitzgerald with a great catch inside the 10. Lito Shepard beaten. And there are the hands and the strength of Larry Fitzgerald. A gain of Warner again. Fitzgerald, touchdown Arizona. There's the strength and athleticism of Larry Fitzgerald.
Counting 10 of the 12 of the Rams. Warner back to pass, looking left, now back across the middle, finds Fitzgerald at the 5. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. The 9th touchdown for Larry. Right. But that didn't seem to help today as Leinart goes deep for Fitzgerald. Near side, great throw. Caught by Fitz at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, dives, touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald. A 78-yard strike by...
Actually ran for 23 yards in the opening quarter. Here's a play fake and a roll out to the right by Warner, going deep for Fitz. Near side jump ball caught at the 20, and Fitz out of bounds at the 18. No contest for Marcus Trufant. Warner now edge in motion out to the left side. Warner's got it. Quick throw to the right for Fitz. Caught at the 5. Fitz to the 1. Touchdown! Larry Fitzgerald. And the Cardinals lead it.
And that was all Graybeard.
To the left. Snap to Warner. Looking for Fitz. Going to throw it. And Larry with a one-handed catch at midfield. And then he steps out. What a grab by the Pro Bowler, Larry Fitzgerald. Straight drop back Warner. Looking deep. Firing deep. Near side Fitzgerald. The pass there. And Fitz caught it. Touchdown Cardinals.
Oh, gouge your eyes out, baby. Because you ain't ever going to see it done any better.
Extremely rare to see them run the football 3 straight times. Throw it back. on the flea flicker play. Warner for the end zone for Fitzgerald. Touchdown! What a catch in traffic.
This kid is sick. Edgerrin James, run after run after run, come right back to the flea flicker. And I'm telling you, this is an ordinary catch for Larry Fitzgerald. You could not have better coverage than the Atlanta Falcons had on this play. They were not fooled. Warren Malloy was right there. Chris Houston was there. But this is what they want from Kurt Warner.
5 yards on that first down carry, and Warner back to the air to Fitzgerald, who clutches it in stride. Ball came loose after he was down. He made it to the 40-yard line, almost the 40-yard line, before he's tackled by Eric Coleman.
Just a tremendous read that time by Kurt Warner. It looked like there was going to be a two-deep safety.
Warner been in this situation, Super Bowl MVP and league MVP. He's going to toss, and it's a dangerous one, but there's the sure-handed Fitzgerald to latch on to it. A gain of 15 and a first down.
49 moving right to left. Warner takes, fakes the pitch, stands in the pocket, looking deep, airing it out far side for Fitzgerald, and a leaping attempt, and it's caught at the 10. First down, Cardinals. What a grab by, he's got to recognize it, play clock at 1. Kurt got the play away, back to throw. Warner with ton of time, throwing right side, Fitz open, caught at the 5, heading for the pylon, and he is going to be ruled. Oh! Cardinals! Larry Fitzgerald! Do you believe it? He's got the ball, blitz coming up the middle. Warner has time, throws over the middle. It's caught by Fitz at the 35, at the 40. At the 45, he's up to the 49. From the Philadelphia 9. Warner takes, short set, has time, looks left, throws over the middle to Fitz. Caught inside the 5, breaks a tackle, and Fitz is in. Touchdown Cardinals on the opening drive. They take it the length of the field.
How's that for making some bait?
Warner takes, it's a pitch to Arrington. He's going to throw it back to Kurt. Far side of the 25. Now Warner going deep, airing it out. Middle of the field. Fitz is there. He caught it at the 10. At the 5. Touchdown! Larry Fitzgerald! The trickery of the Arizona Cardinals. Takes, back to throw, fade. Left side Fitzgerald. He got it! Touchdown! His third of the day. It's 20-6 Arizona. Warner takes the snap, 3-step drop, throws a slant to Fitz, caught at the 30, inside the 25. And Warner takes, gonna throw a fade, right side, Fitzgerald, he got it! Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald! And the Cardinals are back within a score midway through the fourth quarter.
Oh, baby, blow the whistle.
Cardinals moving left to right. Warner to pass with time, fires over the middle to Fitz, caught at the 45, 50, Fitz is loose, 40, 30, goodbye, 10-5, Cardinals lead, touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald.
You gotta be kidding me. Larry Fitzgerald running the post route. Kurt Warner saw him, put it on it. He turned upfield and ran
it in here. Play fake, Warner pumps. Warner rolling right. Warner throws, end zone, Fitzgerald hangs onto it. Touchdown, Cardinals, their first touchdown at 2009.
That's right.
Second down, Warner for Fitzgerald. And Larry Fitzgerald, touchdown. Leaping toward the goal line.
They have a bunch formation here. There's 3 receivers. They've thrown several times the quick throw to Anquan Bolden underneath, where Kurt just takes 1 step and throws.
Takes the shotgun snap, drops the throw, being pressured, steps up, Warner waits, fires back in the end zone, touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald!
What a great job by Kurt Warner of keeping his eyes down the field, stepping up and avoiding pressure.
Left and right, 28 seconds to go in the half. First down at the 25 of Houston. Warner looking, end zone, left side, Fitzgerald caught it, and he's in, touchdown! Second touchdown for Larry Fitzgerald in a couple of minutes.
One matchup here. Warner for Fitzgerald, and that is a Cardinal touchdown. Jordan Babineau was back there covering.
Fitzgerald one-on-one back here.
He's going that way, reaching up and hauling it in is Larry Fitzgerald.
Warner with a pocket and completes to Fitzgerald for the touchdown.
A missed tackle. Tillman couldn't bring him down. 11 yards. Warner, who's had 10 straight completions, makes it 11 to Larry Fitzgerald for the touchdown. His second of the day. And Fitzgerald is in, able to get his feet inbounds, the ball around the pylon for the touch.
Warner with time, good protection. No one to go to. And finally it's Fitzgerald who breaks away from Babineau. Warner caught by Fitzgerald. Touchdown Cardinals.
Beautiful back-shouldered fade thrown by Kurt Warner to Larry Fitzgerald.
To the left, Warner to pass, looking left, steps up, now back to the middle, fires to the left. Larry Fitzgerald somehow got open, he pulls it in. Touchdown! Larry Fitzgerald, his 9th of the year.
Grocery store.
Grocery store. Second down and 10, and that pass is caught by Larry Fitzgerald, who's fighting his way through, and with a tremendous effort, takes it out to the 40-yard. First down, the ball is at the 34-yard line. And Warner has Fitzgerald wide open for a Cardinal touchdown.
Protection was perfect again. That time they got frustrated, they brought the blitz, and there's no way Mediu Williams on the back end in single coverage is going to be able to hold up. It's not even close.
Wells is the tailback. Kreider in front of him. It's going to be a throw. Warner firing, fade, right side, tipped into the air. Fitz caught it on the redirection. Touchdown. There was good coverage on Larry Fitzgerald. The ball popped up into the air, and Fitz grabbed it.
79 touchdowns in 14 games in the Arena League. Out of the shotgun, Warner steps up, completes it. Larry Fitzgerald a touchdown. 12th touchdown for Larry Fitzgerald this season.
Turned it over twice, taken it away only once in this game as Warner buys time and hits Fitzgerald. Woodson had fallen, and Fitzgerald has a touchdown. The Arizona offense on this Green Bay defense, the number 2 defense in the NFL during the regular season. Warner, with all kinds of time, completes to Fitzgerald for the touchdown. A flag is down. What a catch by Fitzgerald. Will it count?
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Yep.
Number 77 defense, touchdown. Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Well, Kurt Warner is able to keep the play alive, and he's getting hit just as he's letting this ball go. I cannot disagree more with that call right there, roughing the passer. Colin Jenkins is blocked into Kurt Warner, but the ball floated on him, and Larry Fitzgerald
in motion, top of your picture. Anderson going in zone, caught. Fitzgerald, touchdown, Arizona.
Delicious little appetizer, delicious little reward. You lose track of
So it's first and goal. Fitzgerald is on the right, top of your screen for Skelton, who pumps, throws, end zone. Fitzgerald, he grabbed it. Did he hang on for a touchdown? Cardinals, yes he did. And that wasn't an easy place to put the football either.
No, they're playing a bracket coverage. They've got him in and out with Smith there, and it's just a really nice high throw.
Second down and 2 from the shotgun. Cobb. And air one out in the direction of Fitzgerald. And Larry wins a one-on-one battle and is on his feet down to the 35. How good is number 11?
Cardinal fans are used to seeing it. I'll tell you right now, Kevin Cobb is not used to seeing that. Kevin Cobb throws it up and he gets exactly what he wants. But now let's credit Larry. He gets himself some real estate to come back on that ball, off his face mask, does everything you would ask of a wide receiver. Just amazing job of looking the ball in through the arms of the defender. opportunity to throw that, but against man, there was no space.
Back to the air on 2nd and 10, and Fitzgerald is open, and Larry's got it over his shoulder. He's off to the races. Weddle giving chase. No contest. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Kevin Cobb gives that pump, just trying to get the safety to hesitate one step, and that's all Larry Fitzgerald needs. Quentin Jammer cannot keep close, or Antoine Cason, excuse me, and Eric Weddle, no way is he going to catch him.
Kevin Cobb from the pocket. And out of the pocket for Fitzgerald in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And there is your all-time touchdown reception leader for the Cardinals, Larry Fitzgerald. He was tied with Roy Green coming in.
Here's the matchup. I pointed it out, but Cobb's going to see the safety fly over the top. There's the safety. Now it's all about scramble rules. Just go make a play. This is where trust comes into play.
3rd down and 10. The Cardinals need something, and they're going to go deep. And the catch is made by Fitzgerald, short of the goal line.
Well, look at this concentration. Look at this will to go get that football. What a catch by Larry.
2nd down and 7 on the 46 of San Francisco. Skelton's pass up the middle. Caught by Fitzgerald. Touchdown. How did he ever grab that one?
This guy is phenomenal. You look at this catch, you're thinking interception. He grasped it right away from Goldson, and then he finishes the deal with the touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, one of the great players in this league.
Of 55. 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. Skelton lofts it. Larry Fitzgerald.
The one guy you got to keep track of is Larry Fitzgerald.
And Jones again out there on Fitzgerald at the top of your screen. And a little short crossing pattern to Fitzgerald. And he slipped underneath coverage, and he will slip into the end zone.
Well, he steps up well in the pocket. You're going to see Fitzgerald just stream underneath. Skelton did a nice job stepping up, but when you get the ball into Larry Fitzgerald's hands, usually
Skelton out of the shotgun. Pressure. Throwing to Larry Fitzgerald. He's still going. Picks up a couple of blocks. Out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And it starts with the protection pickup right here. Chester Taylor coming over, picking up Roy Lewis on the blitz. John Skelton hanging in the pocket, finding Larry Fitzgerald for the
including a touchdown. Play action on 1st down, and Cobb looking for Fitzgerald, left alone, and rolls into the end zone.
Watch right here. Here's a play action pass. Everybody sucks up. Nice fake by Cobb. And that's what brings about the one-on-one matchup with Larry Fitzgerald down the middle of the field. You only get that by running the ball well. And that.
Skelton finds Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald is going to find the end zone for the touchdown. What an effort by Larry Fitzgerald. That's his 4th. You can see the Cardinals, they go to a trip set bunch. They bunch those guys up, and because of that, then they release it. And it's easy to then turn a guy loose. Now Fitzgerald.
He's a guy they cannot afford to lose.
2nd down, and Lindley's pass, and Fitzgerald with a circus catch at the 26. 18 yards chunked by the Cardinals.
Well, this is the Larry Fitzgerald I'm accustomed. I think we're all accustomed to seeing, and we haven't seen a lot of it this year.
Cardinals operating from their 17-yard line. And Palmer to throw on 1st down. Looking for Fitzgerald, and Fitz with an incredible grab at the 25-yard line. Vintage Larry Fitzgerald right there.
Well, that's just one of the strengths of moving Larry Fitzgerald around. You never know where he's going to be, even though you're faced with some pretty basic coverages, especially this early in the preseason. That is a great grab by Larry Fitzgerald.
Just give him some help. They'll be able to handle it otherwise.
2nd and goal, and they go to the same play, to the same guy. He's got it, and
let's see the signal. Touchdown! As the official had to make sure Fitzgerald had both feet in the end zone and control. So they go back to the same play of big plays in games. This is one of them. 3rd down and 5. And going deep for Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald has the touchdown. 25-yard touchdown pass. Leading Cortland Finnegan, who is guilty of the personal foul. And
tight ends to the right. Palmer looking, throwing to the end zone. Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald. He beat Darrelle Revis on the play, and the Cardinals cash in on the turnover.
4-man rush. Fitzgerald this time has it. Breaking away is Larry Fitzgerald.
Touchdown, Arizona. 75 yards.
Just a little angle route. Double coverage once again. But it's Dante Whitner that goes for the big hit. Just make the tackle right there. Vic Fangio said the one thing we have to do is tackle the catch. A guy like Larry Fitzgerald can beat you, and boy does he right there.
Palmer, nice job by Floyd to snatch that one out of the air, heading to the side. Larry Fitzgerald just leveled Richard Sherman.
The second big block. He catches the ball. Now he's going to start to run away from people, pick up that picket fence. Bang!
And that's just putting your shoulder in there.
Empty backfield for Palmer. Fakes up the middle, throws up the middle, and it's caught at the 3 by Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald with a catch.
10th play of the drive. Palmer. Fade. It's Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Arizona. A strike from Palmer. First down for Arizona. Early stages, second quarter. Dre in front of Mendenhall. Palmer pumps, throws, end zone. Caught by Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. Second hookup in the end zone today for Palmer and Fitzgerald. Arizona builds on its lead.
3rd down and 20. As Palmer fires to Fitzgerald, he makes the catch. He's inside the 10 and takes it in for an Arizona touchdown.
I tell you what, he is something special. He really is.
From the 28-yard line, play action. Palmer fires downfield. There's Fitzgerald. I had just mentioned only one catch to this point. He heard you, Kenny.
Stephon Taylor is their other back. And here is Fitzgerald in a lot of traffic. But Palmer able to find him, and he takes the ball inside the 35 to the 33-yard line where Newman, 2nd and 9. And Palmer to gun it and reaching out for it with a flag down is Fitzgerald. But Larry showing he still has the chops.
And they're battling pretty good coming across this way. But watch this catch by Larry Fitzgerald. Last season, he dropped one ball. One ball.
Now 38 seconds left. 2nd down. And Palmer's pass is caught by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald scores!
Spreading the field is Palmer on the run. Floats one for Fitzgerald. He was juggling it, but it's ruled a catch as he went out of bounds.
Type of grabs, but this ball is floating. Looks like it's going out of bounds. It's just routine for the great Larry Fitzgerald.
7 called against Arizona. Palmer's pass complete. Larry Fitzgerald. Larry is going and touchdown. 80 yards.
No script needed there, Chris. this. Watch how quick this ball gets here. A little pick there by Ted Ginn. And who says a 31-year-old Larry Fitzgerald can't run? Outruns the entire Philadelphia secondary for an 80-yard touchdown.
4 men on the rush. Pass caught. Fitzgerald first down. A stiff arm, a big hit, still going. And the guy who Bruce Arians said is in the best shape of his life. Fake it to Johnson. Fitzgerald, a touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, his first touchdown of this 2015 campaign. Being a 4 on first down, they'll pitch it right back to Palmer, looking to the end zone, and it is a touchdown for Larry Fitzgerald.
And this is one of those big strikes that Bruce Arians draws up. Flea flicker. And as Tony noted, Shane McClellan actually got it draped in, got the arm on Larry Fitzgerald. That's interference.
Palmer going to throw it on first down. Great protection this time. And once more looking for Fitzgerald, and once more the reception made inside the 15.
He's got to have it tonight.
Yep, absolutely. Fitzgerald trying to find the end zone for the 3rd time, and he does! Larry Fitzgerald would not be denied. He took on Terrence Mitchell one-on-one and said, take that, his 3rd touchdown.
Lays the wood to Terrence Mitchell with the straight arm. Look at this. Will not be denied, reaching out for the touchdown. And then at the end, did you see the compassion afterwards? Larry Fitzgerald helped, and CJ 2K takes it back inside.
So no challenge from the 49ers sideline. Palmer. Fitzgerald takes a lick, hangs on for the touchdown. Oh, what a hit he took from Tart.
For that ball. Look at him. Unbelievable. Wow. Fitzgerald's listed 6'3", 218 pounds. Jaquaski Tart, 6'1", 221.
Coming back here again next week.
Okay. We'll look for him. We'll fill him in.
We'll screen to Fitzgerald. He'll find the end zone. What a day for Fitzgerald. Back-to-back 100-yard receiving games. First time he's done that since the final 2 games in 2011. Fitzgerald got a good block. Cross the 35 and a lot more. Fitzgerald crosses midfield and all the way down to the 35-yard line for Larry Fitzgerald.
Browns showing pressure. Here it comes. Palmer gets rid of it quick to Fitzgerald. He's got the first down past the 30. Keeps that stiff arm out as he is knocked out of bounds at the 38.
About many teams, maybe Pittsburgh being the other, that still relies on those deep throws.
Palmer slings it to the outside, and does Fitzgerald stay in? He does.
What a catch.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Should let his body go limp, drag those toes, and...
By Brown, who was dinged and went to the bench. 3rd and 8. Stepping up and finding an open man. It's Michael Floyd, and he gets past the traffic for the touchdown.
Watch to the right. You're going to see all the defenders run into the inside. Carson Palmer. Look at that. 2 open, uncovered receivers to the right. Does that say it all about Larry Fitzgerald? He does it in the run game.
So Green Bay ran 34 of 37 plays at one junction. Now the pass down the sideline, and that's Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald holding it in with Randall covering. So now Arizona from the 20-yard line. Blitz coming. Matthews. Palmer stepping away at first. Palmer extending the play.
Nobody there.
Crosses the field. Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is going to take it into Green Bay territory. Larry Fitzgerald inside the 30, the 20.
If he scores, it's over.
It's insane to the 4-yard line. One of the greatest postseason performers ever. His 08 postseason was one for the ages. So what happens here? 75 yards, 1st and goal.
As great as it was by Fitzgerald, it may be better by Carson Palmer. Watch this. Escape somehow finds Fitzgerald across the field to set this entire thing up. And this was a huge tackle at the end because if Fitzgerald scores, it's over.
Brown is the motion man. Little flip to Fitzgerald. He scores! And the Cardinals win an amazing game. Floyd comes in motion. And it's a fade, and it is caught by Fitzgerald. Another amazing catch. The 100th touchdown of that spectacular career.
Room to run this fade route. Watch all the hand fighting going on. He's got his head looking straight up into the stars. Does he control it? Yes, he does.
Keeps writing books somehow. Palmer fires into the end zone, and a flag is down. It is ruled a touchdown. No one has given the official signal yet.
Well, it's not a great speed limit, but he might be one of the strongest receivers that will play the game. We have guys hanging on you.
If he plays, loved his personality.
And here he launches it toward the end zone, and again, it's Larry Fitzgerald with the touchdown catch.
By Larry Fitzgerald. Watch him go down the field, inside, outside, then up. Shoot, who could cover that? And that was an excellent throw.
In motion, John Brown. Carson Palmer being rushed on the play. The pass tipped and caught by Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald, who just goes on and on and on.
And in for him. Carson Palmer for Fitzgerald, who lays out for the catch to the 21.
Needed stop for San Fran.
Palmer throwing. He only needs 3 yards for Fitzgerald, who has it at a first down. He's over 100 yards with his 11th catch of the game.
Secondary in this half. From the 23. Protection this time, and the pass is to Fitzgerald and caught. I don't know how he grabbed it. Trey Waynes was all over him.
That was excellent coverage from here on the outside, and Fitzgerald.
Oh, what a catch.
Hauls that one in. He has control, too, as the ball goes to the ground. Does hit the ground, but he's got possession. That's a reception. And Trey Waynes, he's thinking, now I got called for a couple penalties, and great coverage. He still catches the ball.
Time throwing far side, one-hander, and Fitzgerald hauled it in. Wow.
Wow is right. The Falcons bring pressure. That leaves the one-on-one outside, and this is a matchup that Carson Palmer and the Cardinals love. Larry Fitzgerald in his 13th.
During the week, did not practice on Saturday. Carson Palmer throwing deep, and it is caught by Larry Fitzgerald inside the 20 with Orlando Scandrick. Andre Ellington the back. Palmer steps side, going for Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Arizona. With the Cardinal franchise. Lawrence again got close, and it's lofted up. 50-50 battle. Larry Fitzgerald says he has it, and the officials concur as he ripped it away from Orlando Scandrick.
Oh, man, what a catch. First half, this time he throws a corner to Fitzgerald. It's another 50-50.
Here's Palmer again. Throwing to the end zone. Larry Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Arizona. Cardinals win.
There's Fitz right there. K'Wan Williams trying to pass it off.
Meanwhile, 3rd down, 4, and open for a first down. And still going is Larry Fitzgerald. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the 49er territory inside the 45.
4th and 4. Looking that way, and they got it. Survives going to the ground, hangs on. Pick play works, first down.
That was a pretty blatant pick play, too, wasn't it? He was going to come back.
Empty backfield, Adrian Peterson split out to the left. On second down at 13, Fitzgerald makes the catch. He completes the process. Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald.
I guess there's nothing wrong with this thumb. What a catch. And puts Kevin Johnson in a tough situation. Man to man, all that grass out to the sideline. My guy is bigger than your guy.
Currently, and that's where the Rams are. Gabbert. Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald.
Kerwin Williams back into the game, and he gets the handoff. It's going to be a flea flicker, and Stanton throws a wobbler to Larry Fitzgerald, and he makes the catch.
Well, and what did Bruce Arians tell us? He likes to design the home runs. This is more of an infield pop-up right here as Harrison hits him, but somehow Larry Fitzgerald, he delays, he's going to come down, look at him stop his feet.
First down, and it's going to be Larry Fitzgerald on the end around, and the option pass, and it's going to be caught by Jerron Brown.
Can we start 11 at quarterback? That's what I would ask right now, because there's nothing that he can't do. Look at him drop.
Pressure coming in on Rosen. Rosen over the top, and this time Fitzgerald makes a great catch, holds on, and a first down inside the Seattle 20. Rosen stepping up, and the pass is going to be caught by Larry Fitzgerald. He had two guys around him, including Richard Sherman.
Ball came out late. He got lucky. Sixth play of the drive. Where does he go here? Play action roll out. It's caught. Fitzgerald for the Arizona touchdown. And we are tied at 20. Gerald goes to his inside. And then he just breaks right out. Melvin with his eyes in the backfield.
25. Rosen is in trouble here. Steps up, fires, and Larry Fitzgerald has a touchdown. He floats into the end zone. And giving the ball to a Cardinal fan making the trip out here to Southern California to support the road. Rosen's throw for Larry Fitzgerald, falling to the turf with the ball.
That is a catch. His arm is to deal with that many times getting hit in the pocket.
Lennon's first pass was caught by Sherfield, and now his second is caught by Fitzgerald. And he lowered the shoulder and made contact with KZ, and then gave him a pat at the end of the play.
First and 10 for Arizona. Quick throw, Fitzgerald looking to throw it. Larry Fitzgerald going for it all. He's got a touchdown. David Johnson. The first touchdown pass for Larry Fitzgerald, and the oldest wide receiver to ever throw a touchdown.
I'll get down here in the red zone of passing game.
Started this game with 878 yards. Play fake by Rosen. With time, he's got a man. Larry Fitzgerald, touchdown. Beautiful fake, and Larry Fitzgerald wide open.
The mash, and see how he comes down to block, and then he's going to sneak and release up, and you got the inexperienced corner and Akeem King who's got his eyes in the back.
It was 3rd and 9, and then the 5-yard penalty. And Murray inside his 15, and he's going up on top for this one. And the pass is going to be caught by Larry Fitzgerald, yes. And a little emotion from Fitz.
Is thrown over the opposite shoulder, your ability to rotate.
Kyler Murray on the pass, and it's going to be a touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald.
Through 3 quarters, look at all this. Larry Fitzgerald just running the flat route right there.
As a head coach, 2nd down and 3. Murray gets time, and he's going up top for Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald makes the catch. Big play, the longest pass play of the game.
One-on-one coverage. Larry Fitzgerald walks away from Tracy Walker. Eyes, look at the concentration. Elbow.
The rest of the NFL combined, 44 snaps.
That's amazing.
I mean, that's just unbelievable. Murray, again off his back foot, and look who he's got. Fitzgerald sliding and grabbing it, popping up and getting into Baltimore territory. Look at the 36-year-old.
And even though he's been under duress, hadn't been a clean pocket to be able to perform in today.
Throwing here. And wide open, Larry Fitzgerald. How does Fitzgerald get that wide open all the way down near the...
Boy, this is a gamble for sure by Kingsbury. And it was juggled and then caught, but did he come down in bounds? What a catch by the amazing Larry Fitzgerald. 2 minutes, so it's under review. Are you kidding me?
Well, Shannon Spake talked to Larry Fitzgerald this week, and hopefully she can add to this. But he's such an athlete. He's such a gamer. In fact,
on 2nd and 7. Pressure on Murray, but there he goes. He flips to Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald to the goal line. And in for a Cardinal touchdown. A little bit of magic from Kyler Murray, the rookie, to the veteran Fitzgerald for the touchdown.
Let's first check and see if Larry Fitzgerald broke the plane before he was down by contact. Yep.
The veteran knows how to reach.
Yeah. Going fast here, Arizona. Murray fires, and it's caught. Larry Fitzgerald down to the 15-yard line.
Great quarterback at Texas A&M in the mid-'80s. Now Murray scrambling, throwing on the run. Did he catch that? What a catch it was by Larry Fitzgerald. That's his 121st career score.
Larry Fitzgerald doing what he does, making an impossible catch. All hands, the ball didn't even come close to his body. That's Larry Fitzgerald for you right there, man, at its best. Kyler Murray doing what his dad can't teach him, though. As soon as that pocket gets muddy, it seems like he always seems to find a clean spot to run to.
Sharper than target speeds when I ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick running up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that I wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead cause I'm ready to attack.